The Ocean Race has taken on to drive for recognizing the inherent rights of the ocean, and I can assure you that we have a program that will fill you with inspiration and knowledge.
We are at the Ocean Race looking to bring a declaration of ocean rights to the United Nations and have that passed in 2030. The sailors have a special relationship with the ocean. They're out there day in, night. They live with the ocean. So they're great storytellers for the ocean, and they have a different perspective of the ocean.
Acting on climate change is really hard, even for businesses, to really navigate the complexity of offsetting, not offsetting, reductions, removals, nature versus tech. There's a lot of complexity and a lot of conflicting guidance out there. We're dealing with a systemic problem that needs a systemic solution that must be inclusive of the oceans. A big part of this is storytelling. It's about inspiring a movement. We've seen an incredible amount of innovation, enthusiasm, and excitement around creating new technologies and innovation. We want to harness that in a way that can aggregate and provide more capital to those companies that are doing the right thing, but also inspire a broader movement.
We have to understand that the ocean is very much interconnected with our own health. So microplastics, how does that affect us as well? And so through education and raising awareness, I'm really trying to push things that I care deeply about, such as youth representation and ocean rights.
How do we make companies aware of the rights of the ocean? How do we make companies aware of how they are using the ocean on a daily basis? And these really aren't small companies, these are large consumer brands. So there's a huge communications challenge, which is why I'm particularly excited about the concept of ocean rights and a larger advocacy movement, which will help us move beyond the kind of blue economy realm and also get to those big multinational brands who are dependent on the ocean and have a huge responsibility to step up and respect it.
This is COP27, and this is the first time we've had an Ocean Pavilion at COP. So thank you very much. What happens if we put ocean rights within these conversations? Well, it would of course be an ultimate opportunity to catalyze change, accelerating the protection and restoration of the ocean, of our seas.
We know more about the dark side of the moon than what is in our own oceans, and so we need to know that. We need to know the impact that we're causing. Ocean rights for me is really giving rights to people on land to do everything they possibly can to protect the ocean.
The powerful moment we're living in is a recognition that we have done great harm to the planet. And today, because of the Ocean Race, we also get to talk about the idea of declaration of ocean rights.
We started this One Blue Voice campaign with our founding partners of the Racing with Purpose program, 11th Hour Racing. And with our partners, we'd really like to invite you to join the One Blue Voice campaign, to stand up, speak up, and sign up for ocean rights.
Marine protection is climate action, and that is really key. But at the moment, if we look towards the sea and think about that almost 2/3 are areas beyond national jurisdiction, we know that climate change and biodiversity are entwined. Having the marine protected areas, for example, and protecting is not only climate action, but also protect biodiversity.
The Ocean Race is launching the Ocean Rights Alliance, and that is to allow for businesses and institutions to come on this journey with us to bring the Universal Declaration of Ocean Rights to the UNGA in 2023 in September.
Please keep standing if you believe that the ocean is heard enough here at the COP negotiations in Sharm El-Sheikh.
I would like to share the nature strategy with you and then allow me to give a message from UNFCCC.
I encourage you to be advocates for our blue planet, for our ocean, to talk to colleagues, to negotiators, to those amongst you who can really empower decision making in the ocean space. It's where climate change is really impacting, where we are all impacted, all connected. We need ocean to have a voice in the UNFCCC.